Hey, girl campers. It is your co host, Lisa McDermott. And on today's podcast, we are going to be with Ali Rasmussen from Spacious Skies. And she's going to be telling us about their Bear Den campground that is down in North Carolina and why you should think about camping there this year. Stay tuned. Hey, girl campers. I am excited today to have Ali Rasmussen from Spacious Skies on our podcast because February is the time that most of us start thinking about where are we going to go camping this summer. And Ali is going to tell us about one of their special campground locations, Bear Den, that is in North Carolina. But before we do that, we're going to take a quick break from our sponsor of today's podcast, Lippert. Curt Echo Mobile Brake Controller is a world first mobile Bluetooth brake controller that can give you an entirely new towing experience. It's easily plug and play into your RV wiring harness with no tools required. It connects wirelessly and syncs with your smartphone to control and monitor all trailer brake activities. Its compact, portable design allows for easy transfer from one vehicle to another and convenient storage when it's not in use. Check it out in the complete family of Echo units to find the best fit for your towing setup. Lippert, thank you so much for sponsoring today's podcast. We appreciate you. I love the Echo Mobile Big Controller. I have it myself. It's for me, it is a game changer. So thank you,
too.
Lippert. So Ali, welcome. And it looks like you are having a beautiful day down there in where is Bear Den again? Down in North Carolina?
It's in Spruce Pine, North Carolina, and it is a beautiful day. And we are really grateful for great weather, like today, especially after what Bear Den has been through. So we are at our campground that is located directly on the Blue Ridge Parkway, and the nearest downtown is Spruce Pine.
Okay. And was that impacted by the hurricane this last year? I imagine that it
Yeah.
was.
Yes, it was. So, Spacious Skies Campgrounds is a collection of 15 campgrounds. We have really wonderful campgrounds from Maine all the way to Georgia. And we have Spacious Skies Bear Den here on the Blue Ridge Parkway. And back in October, it got impacted pretty seriously by Hurricane Helene. We have a few others that are sort of in the region that also, got hit, and we felt the effects of the hurricane, but none quite like what happened here at Bear Den. We are in a beautiful, mature forest, and it seems like not just hurricane conditions, but some tornado activity also
Mm.
came through at the same time, and basically, what we faced here was a lot of water damage and a lot of trees down, hundreds and hundreds of trees. Our manager and our team, who was riding the storm out here, went through a really harrowing experience. They um, they got uh, they got blocked in by a lot of the tree fall. We lost contact with them for days. We could not get down to them because of all of the roadways that were also impacted into the Western Carolina area. So we couldn't, even take matters into our own hands for fear of, getting stranded ourselves or running out of fuel or water or whatnot. So it was a really trying time that has ended in a lot of triumph. We are really fortunate that Spacious Skies Paired Den did we exist. We still exist. That's not the case for a number of the campgrounds in the area, and we really, we feel grateful, and we, have a lot of like empathy and respect for the campground owners that didn't fare as well as we did. But all that to say is that Bear Den was impacted by the hurricane. Our team here and the contractors that we have on site have been doing an incredible amount of work and we are bringing this very extremely special place back up to we're actually ready. We can welcome guests today at many of our sites, which is exciting. A number of months later, so we're very proud.
Oh, that's really nice. And I think you made an interesting point there about the tornadoes with a hurricane. I don't think a lot of people realize how common tornadoes are when a hurricane happens. I sure didn't. I grew up kind of in a hurricane, or not a hurricane, a tornado area in Nebraska. But I experienced my first hurricane in August down in Florida and was absolutely surprised that it wasn't the hurricane per se. It was all the tornado warning that then
Mm.
came along with it. I just never considered that. So, yeah, people that aren't in a hurricane area, I think, don't realize that they kind of go hand in hand with each other. So, you likely probably did experience multiple tornadoes during that storm.
It seems like it. The thing is that Bear Den is not in a hurricane area. It's not in a tornado area. It was one of those unprecedented things all the way out here. We don't usually get this type of weather activity. So, um, I believe that is why the area months and months out is still really picking the pieces up because it's not something that
Mm.
we're prepared for around here. Uh,
How is the town recovering? That's or the towns that are nearby? How are they doing?
yeah, it depends. So we are actually here. All of Spacious Skies headquarters and general managers are here on a company retreat. We chose to come to. We were actually staying in Asheville, um,
Mm,
and coming up here to do service to continue working on the campground all together and support our GM and our team here. We chose to come to this area to try and bring awareness to this region that is so dependent on tourism. Western Carolina, the Asheville area, all of the mountains and the rivers and this is a wonderland of especially like outdoor recreation. And the towns are reliant on on the tourism dollars. And it's sort of like I wouldn't even say it's a chicken and an egg.
mm,
There is so much that is back up and running, but the message, has to be delivered. Come, like we need visitors to this area. We need support, and the more that people can come and visit here right now, the quicker it will be to getting back up to 100%.
right, and that's kinda why we're doing this today is we wanna get the word out that the North Carolina area is open for business. It may not be the same that it was a year ago, but it's open for business and they need you. They need you to go
Yep,
visit and go camping. So,
that's
as you
exactly right.
thinking about your summer or even sooner because look at it, it's beautiful right there. It's 3 degrees right now where I am in South Dakota. I would much rather be closer to where you are and enjoying some of that nice, looks like kind of spring-like conditions starting.
60 plus degrees right now, Lisa. I don't mean to boast, but yes.
Wow. So, how are the roads though? I think that is a big question that people have are what are the road conditions for getting to a campground like Bear Den and
Yep.
to that kind of area?
Yeah, I mean, like I mentioned, we're right on the Blue Ridge Parkway, and I'm not going to mince words. The Blue Ridge Parkway is not open. There are just many points that need to be engineered and worked on, and so that Great American road trip that folks know and love on the parkway is not what you're going to do. But there are many other access points in and around the area, and the state websites and the county websites have done a really great job of keeping all of that information. We came from Nashville, this morning, and, we drove a route, we don't usually take. It maybe took a couple extra minutes, maybe, 20 extra minutes. But, it was smooth, It was clear. It was a little windier than the usual route, but frankly, the parkway is pretty windy too. So, I would say that the conditions to get to a campground like Bear Den or to traverse in the area, it's totally manageable. It's just a different way than you usually go, and you just have to keep up on the routes and how they change. The internet is your friend. It will keep you updated.
I imagine, yeah, the state is getting roads open, uh, on a very consistent basis because, it's in their best interest to get things open as soon as possible. But um, what I'm hearing though then is that someone shouldn't be afraid to tow their camper up to Bear Den
No.
to go camping, that it's just fine.
It's just fine, and I would also say that, Bear Den, and I'll paint, like, more of a picture of it. This is, it looks like a state park almost or a national park, like, the beauty here is wondrous. Like I said, the forest is mature, but we're also on direct access to, like, official hiking trails, and at the same time, while it looks as picturesque and private as a state park or a national park, we have all of those private campground amenities. We have, really nice new playgrounds. We have this great camp store. We have a jumping pillow. We have a beautiful natural swimming hole. We have, gosh,
What
just a,
what's a natural swimming pool?
a swimming hole. So
Oh, okay.
so instead of like a dug in, like an in-ground pool, instead we have, like a natural pond or little lake to swim in, and, we have the little swimming beach, and then we have the fishing dock on the side. It's really beautiful.
Oh, fun.
Um, so, just getting up here, you can do it. It's fairly easy. And, I would say that especially for the little rigs, the van lifers, the teardrop trailers, we actually have a ton of tenters that like to come here because you get that state park experience, but with all the creature comforts of a private campground. So you can get up here, you can camp here. And we have a ton of cabins as well. Um,
Awesome.
yes, yes.
How about
Uh
car camping? Do you guys allow car camping in the
Absolutely. Absolutely, we allow car camping. Oh, yes. We at Spacious Skies really try to maintain like a everybody is welcome kind of spirit. And our main goal, our mission is to get people outdoors however you can make it work. So all the types of camping are welcome.
fantastic. Well, we're going to take a quick break here. And before we come back with more questions for Allie about what is in the area of the Bear Den and why it's a great place to go camping, we're going to take another break here to, again, thank Lippert for sponsoring today's podcast.
Make it a trip to remember and leave your worries behind. The Rock Your Ball Trailer Ball is built to get you and your loved ones there comfortably and safely. Its dynamic cushion technology is proven to reduce jerking, jarring, and road noise, giving you the control and confidence to enjoy every mile along the way. Pass on the spirit of adventure with a Curt rocker ball.
Hey, thanks, Lippert. We appreciate you guys so much. We couldn't be doing our podcast without you. So, Allie, let's get back to talking about what is in the area around Bear Den and in North Carolina that makes this place a must visit area. What are some of the attractions? I know you mentioned like the Blue Ridge Parkway, and that's not open yet, but like I said, I do imagine there's tons of similar roads that take people to some really gorgeous places. Like, are there any waterfalls or anything like that around the area? Tell me about the area some more.
For sure, yes. So there are a few waterfalls, and another thing to keep, updated is that all of the, state parks and those like natural wonders, They are getting brought back up to life, one at a time as well. So another thing to keep yourself updated on. But we have Linville Falls, we have Catawba Falls. We have, I mean, again, the hiking, the mountain biking in this area is just, it's amazing. We have tubing and rafting. So all of your like river fun can be had here. Um, and then when you get into sort of like the cultural, what you can enjoy cultural in the area, this area has a great food scene. There are a ton of little gems, and not just in Asheville, but really all over. The music scene in the area is also really rich. So there's lots of like music to be found, little festivals here and there. Um, I mean, it's such an underrated area for tourism and for recreation. You can hit it all, and it's in this beautiful environment. I can't speak more highly of it.
Oh, fantastic. It sounds wonderful. And I'm excited to say Girl Camper is going to have an event there at Bear Den sometime in the next few months. We're not sure exactly when. We're working out the details. It could be the spring, it could be July or August, but we will make more announcements on that when we know for sure. But I know our guides are really looking forward to hosting something down there and experiencing all that's in the area. So if anybody is interested in joining our Girl Camper guides, please check out our website and join Girl Camper and be on the lookout for that. Sign up for our newsletter because I'm sure we'll have it in our Girl Camper weekly newsletter of when it's going to be announced. But this just sounds like a great location with so much to do. So now you
So much.
guys are also doing a fundraiser right now. Tell us about that.
Yes. So this was really important to us. We are a part of this community that all has to work together to bring Western North Carolina back to its glory. So we identified um, 10 or 12 specific businesses and organizations in the immediate area, and 10% of the proceeds from the reservations that are booked in February. So even if you're booking for, June or July or August, if you book it in the month of February, then we will take 10% and donate it directly to these businesses. And I pulled up a list so that I could read it off and make sure that, everybody was aware of these wonderful businesses that need our support. So it's DT's Blue Ridge Java. That's a coffee shop. Bryant's Small Engine Shop. A couple of our fellow campground owners, Buck Hill Campground and Toe River Campground, will be donating directly to the Mitchell County Development Foundation. We intend to help gouge oil specifically through that one as well. The McDowell Chamber of Commerce, and we're also donating to Loafer's Glory, who is a river rafting and tubing outfit in the area. So we are making sure that the donations are getting directly into the hands of the people that need them, and we're all in this together. And if we can all build back together, then the quicker we'll be back to vibrancy in the area.
Excellent. Excellent. Well, Allie, it sounds like a wonderful place for people to think about camping in the near future, especially this summer. Please think about it, guys. If you're looking for somewhere to go and you want to help out an area that desperately needs the tourists to come back, then think about the Bear Den Campground for Spacious Skies. How far is it from Asheville?
So on our drive today, it took us about an hour and 10 minutes, and that's the long way, right?
Okay.
Like it's it usually is about 45 minutes, but if you're here for a long weekend, it's a great day trip. Asheville, also, needs the support, but it's a really vibrant town. Talk about great food and great music.
Nice. Cool. Well, I think a lot of us kind of know where Asheville is. So
Yeah.
that gives a little perspective of where people can find Bear Den. So, Allie, where can they find more information about Spacious Skies Bear Den Campground?
Our website is spaciousskiescampgrounds.com. It's pretty easy to navigate to the Bear Den page if you click on the locations tab. And then we also have our social media channel, Spacious Skies Campground, on Instagram, on Facebook. Each campground also has their own channels that will post more local stuff. So Spacious Skies Bear Den is just the handle. And we also have an email list that you can get on. You get on it automatically if you end up booking a stay with us. And we also have a loyalty program at Spacious Skies. It's
Mhm.
called the Cosmic Camper Loyalty Program. And for an annual fee of $31.90, which is very reasonable, I would say, you get 12% off all of your stays that are under the 28-day mark. And with the Cosmic Camper Loyalty Program, you're also the first to know about any other campaigns or promotions or specials. You even get a fun some fun merchandise that's the Cosmic
Oh,
Camper pin there. So yeah, there's a lot to do and to experience the Spacious Skies.
so nice. Very cool. Allie, thank you so much for coming on today. Loved hearing all about what's going on in the area, what's going on at Bear Den, and glad to hear that you guys are on the mend, and so is the area. And hopefully, maybe I'll get to see maybe you at our Girl Camper event.
I would love to be there, and I'm such a fan. I am a girl camper, so like girl camper and being a part of your ecosystem means so much to me. I have been a solo girl camper for a few years now with my little teardrop. I have girl camped here at Bear Den a number of times and just had the best time. So I love being a part of the girl camper family. I want all the girl campers to come, and we've had so many of you at all of our campgrounds, and I can't wait to just keep inviting you to more.
Aw, well, thank you. Hey, that's our show for today. And I want to thank Allie for coming on. Seriously, if you are thinking about where to go camping this year, consider Bear Den down in North Carolina. That whole area needs our help in rebuilding and getting back open. And what a great way to do it by going camping. Thanks for watching or listening if you're podcasting. And if you enjoyed today's show, don't forget to hit that like button and subscribe to our channel so you don't miss out on any future episodes. You can connect with Girl Camper online on our website, Facebook, Instagram. Be sure to check out all of the events our Girl Camper guides have lined up for this year and come join us in the fun. We'll have more information soon on the Girl Camper event that we're planning at Bear Den. Can't wait to let you know when and the details on that. So I'm Lisa McDermott, and I will catch you by the campfire.